Alright, hello again. Here's the part of lining a RC kart track. It's been a couple days. Did a lot more watering on this track, especially in some of the loose parts, like down in that corner here, and especially in this bank turn. Still needs work, but that's okay. I can line and then get to it. So what I use to line, it's like I don't know, they use it for drain ditches, drainage systems, and if you have like a garden, it could be for like a self-watering system or something. So it's about half an inch thick, as you can see, not too big, and it works really nice. I bought 30 feet, 40 feet, something like that of it. And then what you're going to use are 2-inch nails. I have 2.5 at this particular piece. And your everyday hammer. So the tools you will use are right there. Oh, also before I forget, one last thing. You might want scissors if you're going to cut it, especially for me since I'll be lining along here. And then I'll need to cut it at the top of that, so I'll need the scissors to cut it. Alright, I officially have my track lined. Looks really good. There are definitely some places I could work on, like what you're going to want to do, especially if you get a place like this. It just pops up a ton. It's just, I guess you can put rocks on it. It also works if you get like a garden stake like this. And you put it over it and hammer it down, because that'll keep it down. See, I have some problem spots. This is one and two. Yeah, kind of hard to fix. But it won't take long to fix if you do it right. So here, we'll do a walk, track walk. So we have the start. Much easier to see now. Step up, turn, step off, double, double, full turn, step on, turn, roll off, tiny step down, very tiny. Back into the bank turn, and on we go. So, all in all, it's a fun track. You might be looking at that spot there thinking, oh, he could do more, he can make it, bring it out more. Well, if I go down here, not really. It's just a bunch of dirt piled up. And then you can kind of see that step down, not much. Let's see what I can do here. Okay, I kind of just did something that actually helped, and it was a lot faster than I thought it would take. So you remember how this popped up a lot? Well, I took right there and I just bent it a ton. Don't be afraid to pick it up and bend it. You know, especially when you're lining tracks, even if it's, I mean, it won't be this kind of track, maybe might not have this kind of lining. You could use others. I'll show you a different track that I have with a different type of lining, but I'll see if I can find an example. Here's a bad example. Don't do this. Right here, it splits, right? You don't want this on the top of a jump. You can see it's right here on my double, or it kind of looks like a table, not much, but you don't want that on the top. What you want is a nice, like, piece over here. You see how I have this here, goes over the top. You want a nail on either side, so I have a nail right there and nail right there. Don't be afraid, pick it up, bend it. The more you bend it, the nicer it'll shape to your track, and the easier the nails will stay in. I kind of figured that one out the hard way. So, just kind of have fun with it. You don't have to line the whole thing. Just line like parts if you want. Mostly you want to line landings, because those get pretty, yeah, there are cars going everywhere normally, especially if there aren't good drivers. And then, so once you're done with this, you kind of just want to water the whole thing down, because sitting here you can definitely see down here it's pretty loose, right? Really loose. I'm already making mounds. So that's just from sitting here and turning around. You don't want to do that at all. So yeah, also the lining color doesn't really matter. I know I kind of have one random white one right here, but it's also one of the bigger ones. The total amount of tubing it took to make this track was about 50 feet, inside and outside. Also, if you're going to connect your two pipes together, never connect it on top of a jump. Like, let's say right here I had, this is one pipe and this is another pipe. I don't want to connect it there. I either want to connect it down here or over here, because if you connect it on top, cars will start landing on it, and then eventually it'll just bust open, and then you'll have a problem. So I'm gonna water down the track, make it look nice, sweep it off. Also, you want to have a spot where you can sweep it off. Over here, there's a hole underneath. I can sweep it all off right there, off the track. And then it'll make it nice. The point of sweeping it off will make it so that it's nice and hard and your car won't slide out, especially with the micros. They tend to have really bad traction, and yeah, so I sweep it off, make it look nice. So have fun with this. I'll show you what it looks like in a minute. Alright, so up here is that other track I was talking about. It's lined with Corvex pipe. It's also a much bigger track, as you can see. Whole lot wider, bigger obstacles, all sorts of stuff. It's also it's for a Traxxas Slash. What I've done is a lot of water, tons of water. This track has elevations, so I incorporated it by building a step-up section. This kind of curves down, and then through here. This is also the start and finish gate. Step over this into a bolt turn. You can also use what we call bend-a-board and just nail in the stakes and stuff, but personally the Corvex pipe works a whole lot better. You'll want a lot of stakes, so yeah, you can use that.